Exercise 7.2, first question. Find the coordinates of the point which divides the joint of A and B in the ratio of 2:3. So we have a point that is dividing this in the ratio of 2:3. What are the points? -1, 7 and 4, -3. This is a direct question of the section formula. x1, y1, let P be x, y. This is x2, y2 and m and n is given. Correct? Directly apply the formula quickly. X equals mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. X is equal to, what is m? 2, x2, 4, n, 3, x1 minus 1 divided by 2 plus 3. 2 4s are 8 minus 3 divided by 5. 8 minus 3 is 5, 5 by 5, 1. Y coordinate my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Y, what is y? We have to find m2, y2 minus 3, n3, y1 7 divided by 2 plus 3. -6 plus 21 divided by 5. -6 plus 21, 15. 15 by 5, 3. Therefore, the point is 1, 3. Question 2. Find the coordinates of the points of trisection of the line segment 4, -1 and -2, 3. We have already done a question on trisection. So, we got 4, -1 and -2, 3. See, I am not going to split the diagram again like how we did in that example problem. Here we will go a little step higher. We won't write 3 diagrams. In one diagram only we will try to find the answer. So, P is dividing this AB in the ratio of 1:2. And Q is dividing this in the ratio of 2:1. So, you have to be careful while solving. Fine? That's all. If you still don't understand how 1:2, 2:1, recap, go back to that example problem, go through how the trisection concept came and come here. So, finding the coordinate of P now, first we do for P, x is equal to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. X is equal to m1 into x2 minus 2 plus n2. So, this is our m and n. For next case, this will be our m and n into x1 4 divided by 1 plus 2. So, x is equal to -3 plus 6 by 3, 3 by 3, 1. Similarly, do for y coordinate my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Y is equal to m1 y2 minus 3 plus 2 y1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus 2 minus 3 minus 2 by 3 minus 5 by 3. Now so we got the P coordinate. What is P? 1, minus 5 by 3. Now for Q. For Q, x is equal to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. X is equal to, what is m now? 2. N is 1. x2 minus 2. x1 4 divided by 2 plus 1. X is equal to 2 2s are minus 4. So, 2 into minus 2 minus 4 plus 4 by 3, 0 by 3 which is 0. Do the same thing for y coordinate. What will be our y coordinate? my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. M is 2, n is 1. What is y2? Minus 3, y1 minus 1. So, we get 2 into minus 3 minus 6 plus 1 into minus 1 minus 1 by 3 minus 7 by 3. Therefore, the coordinate Q is now 0 comma minus 7 by 3. So the 2 points of trisection are 1 comma minus 5 by 3 and 0 comma minus 7 by 3. There's a small mistake here. This is minus 3 plus 6. Wrong. Why? 2 into 4. Please correct it, change the mistake. 1 into minus 2 is minus 2. 2 into 4 is 8. 8 divided by 3. So minus 2 plus 8 is 6. 6 by 3 is 2. So this coordinate is 2 comma minus 5 by 3. Yeah, now this is the right answer. The points of trisection are 2 comma minus 5 by 3 and 0 comma minus 7 by 3. Question 3. To conduct sports day activities in your rectangular shaped school ground ABCD, lines have been drawn with chalk powder at a distance of 1 meter each. At a distance of 1 meter each, we have drawn lines of chalk, lines with chalk. 100 flower pots have been placed at a distance of 1 meter from each other along AD. At a distance of 1 meter along AD, 100 pots have been placed. As shown in the figure 7.12, Niharika runs 1/4 the distance AD on the second line. So this line here, who's running? Niharika is running. She has run 1/4 the distance of AD. And she posts a green flag. Preet runs 1/5 the distance of AD on the 8th line. On the 8th line, Preet is running 1/5 the distance. And she posts a red flag. What is the distance between both the flags? We want the distance between the green flag and the red flag. Okay. Then Rashmi has to post a blue flag exactly halfway between the line segments joining the two flags. Where should she post it? So we will come to the Rashmi part later. Let's redraw this diagram. On the second line, she has ran 1/4 the distance. So AD is equal to 100 meters. Why? Because there are 100 pots, each at 1 meter distance. 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, totally 100 meters. Niharika ran 1/4 of AD. 1/4 of 100. Niharika ran 25 meters. Preet ran, so here she placed a green flag. So this green flag is at a coordinate 2, 25. Preet ran on the 8th coordinate, but she ran 1/4 the distance. Preet ran 1/5, Niharika 1/4, Preet 1/5, 1/5 of AD. 1/5 of 100, 20. So she ran only 20 meters. So I can therefore say this coordinate here is 8, 20. Which color flag? Red color flag. Now the question says what is the distance between the green flag and the red flag? So we have to find this distance. Next, they are telling you Rashmi has to post a blue flag exactly halfway the line segments. So half of this Rashmi wants to post a blue flag. What is this coordinate of the blue flag? First let's find the distance between the green flag and the red flag, then we will do Rashmi's part. Rashmi's part is easy, just midpoint. Distance between these two also easy. So distance are GR between green flag and red flag. Using distance formula, x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. 8 minus 2, 6 square plus 20 minus 5 minus 5 square. 36 plus 25. Root of 36 plus 25. Root 36 plus 20, 36 plus 20, 56. 56 plus 5, 61 units. Now, she wants to place the flag exactly in between. So, coordinates of B. You can say the coordinates of B are x1 or x2 plus x1 by 2 and y2 plus y1 by 2. So let's say this is x1, y1, x2, y2, and this one is x and y, coordinates of B. So B of x comma y, I am using this midpoint formula. 8 plus 2 by 2, comma 20 plus 25 by 2. 8 plus 2 by 2, 10 by 2 plus 45 by 2. Rashmi places a flag on the fifth line at 22.5 meters. Question 4. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points minus 3, 10 and 6, minus 8 is divided by minus 1, 6. So we have a line segment joining the points minus 3, 10 and 6, minus 8, and who is dividing it? Minus 1, 6 is the point dividing it. You have to find what ratio is this point dividing it in. So we will take k is to 1. Okay. So x is equal to kx2 plus x1 by k plus 1. X minus 1. How? x1, y1, x2, y2, x, y. So minus 1 is equal to k is what I want, x2 6, x1 minus 3 divided by k plus 1. Minus 1 is equal to 6k minus 3 by k plus 1. Send the k plus 1 that side. Minus 1 into k plus 1 is equal to 6k minus 3. Minus k minus 1 is equal to 6k minus 3. So send the 6k this side. Minus k minus 6k is equal to minus 3. Bring the minus 1 this side, plus 1. Minus k minus 6k minus 7k is equal to minus 2. K is equal to minus 2 by minus 7. K is equal to 2 by 7. Therefore, it divides in the ratio of 2 by 7 is to 1 or 2 is to 7. Question 5. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining A and B is divided by the x-axis. Also find the coordinates of the point of division. So we have A and B here. A is 1, minus 5. B is minus 4, 5. It is divided by the x-axis. So it is divided by the x-axis. If this is the x-axis, this is a point lying on the x-axis. If this is a point lying on the x-axis, the y-coordinate is 0. What about the x-coordinate? We don't know the value. We have to find it. So first they have asked us to find the ratio in which the x-axis divides AB. That means what is this m is to n ratio? So first statement, let the point at which the x-axis intersects the line segment AB be P of x, 0. Write that down. Next. So here we can say this ratio is m is to n, or I will take it as k is to 1. Okay. I will take it as k is to 1, x1, y1, x2, y2. This is your x and y. So next point will be, let P divide the line segment AB in the ratio of k is to 1. So all these statements you write down. The next point will tell you, I have to find the value of k. See, if I use x equals kx2 plus x1 by k plus 1, I don't know k, I don't know x. I cannot solve this. I will not be able to solve and find the value of k. But if I use y is equal to k y2 plus y1 by k plus 1, I can solve this and find the value of k. Why? Because I know the value of y. Do you agree? Yes. So you have to decide which section formula do you want to use and apply that. So I want to use the y coordinate one because I know all the y's. So we'll be applying this formula. Y is equal to 0, k, y2. Y2 is 5 plus y1 minus 5 divided by k plus 1. If k plus 1 goes aside, k plus 1 into 0 is 0. So 0 is equal to 5k minus 5. Minus 5 comes aside, 5 is equal to 5k, and finally we get k is equal to 5 by 5, which is 1 by 1, or the ratio is k is to 1, which is 1 is to 1, and hence you get that P divides the line in the ratio of 1 is to 1. Is the question over? No. Now we need to find the value of x. How do we find the value of x now? See, now I can use x is equal to kx2 plus x1 by k plus 1. X is what I want to find. I know that the value of k is 1. What is x2? Minus 4. What is x1? 1. Divided by 1 plus 1. X is equal to minus 4 plus 1, minus 3 by 2. Therefore, the x coordinate is minus 3 by 2 and the point P is minus 3 by 2, comma 0. Question 6. If, let's call this as A, B, C and D, are the vertices of a parallelogram taken in order, find x and y. So they've given parallelogram. The points are 1, 2, 4, y, x, 6 and 3, 5. You have to find the value of x and y. We have already solved a question like this in our example problems, and if you remember, how did we do it? We said that AC and BD, diagonals of a parallelogram, intersect each other. So O is the midpoint of AC as well as O is the midpoint of BD. Yes, so first statement, write down, diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Therefore, I can say O is the midpoint of AC, and I can also say the same O is the midpoint of BD. So applying midpoint formula for AC and applying midpoint formula for BD. For AC, if I apply midpoint formula, it is 1 plus x by 2. 1 plus x by 2. And for y coordinate, 2 plus 6 by 2 is equal to, for BD, 4 plus 3 by 2. Y plus 5 by 2. So 1 plus x by 2, 2 plus 6, 8, 8 by 2, 4 is equal to 4 plus 3 by 2 is 7 by 2 by comma y plus 5 by 2. So on equating this, I can therefore say 1 plus x by 2 is equal to 7 by 2 and 4 is equal to y plus 5 by 2. Solving this, 2 cancels, x is equal to 7 minus 1, x is equal to 6. Here 8 is equal to y plus 5, sending the 2 side, bring the 5 aside, 3 is equal to y. So you have x is equal to 6 and y equals 3. Find the coordinates of a point A where AB is the diameter of a circle whose center is 2, minus 3 and B is 1, 4. So there is a circle here and we have a diameter AB. They are asking you to find the coordinates of A. We don't know this. You have to find it. Where center is given as 2, minus 3 and B is given as 1, 4. Yes, let's say this is x1, y1. x1, y1 This is x2, y2 and this is xy. O is the midpoint of AB. Agreed? The center is the midpoint of the diameter. We all know that. So O is the midpoint of AB. Let A be x1 comma y1. So this is x1 comma y1, this is x comma y, and this is x2 comma y2. So now since O is the midpoint, I can therefore apply midpoint formula and say x equals x1 plus x2 by 2 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. What is x? 2. x1 I have to find x2 1 divided by 2. Solve. 2 2s are 4 equals x1 plus 1. x1 is equal to 4 minus 1. x1 is equal to 3. Here, what is y? Minus 3 is equal to y1 plus y2, 4 divided by 2. Send that to the side. Minus 6 is equal to y1 plus 4. Bring the 4 to the side. Minus 6 minus 4 is equal to y1, or y1 is equal to minus 10. Therefore, the coordinates of AR, or the point A, is 3 comma minus 10. Question 8. If A and B are minus 2 comma minus 2 and 2 comma minus 4 respectively. So we have A and B here, where A is minus 2 comma minus 2 and B is 2 comma minus 4. Find the coordinate of P such that AP is equal to 3 by 7 AB. AP. See, AP is equal to 3 by 7 AB. That means AP by AB is equal to 3 by 7. AP by AB is equal to 3 by 7. Please understand, it is not AP by PB. It is not AP by PB is 3 to 7. Then you get the value of M is to N. It is not that. In this question, they are telling you AP by AB is 3 to 7. This is 3. This whole thing is 7. By normal, you look at it, common sense, you'll say, oh, this has to be 4. But how is it 4? You have to prove. You cannot directly write 4 there, because I have told you so many times that this is ratio. This does not mean that this is 3 centimeters and this is 7 centimeters. No, this can also mean that this is 3 to the 6, 6 and 14, that is also valid. It can be 30 and 70, that is also valid. So we don't know whether this is, you cannot say 4 centimeters exactly. Ratio will be 4 itself, but you have to get it mathematically. So that ratio is 3 is to 7. So I want AP is to PB ratio. How do I get this now? So if AP by AB is equal to 3 is to 7, this can be 3 is to 7, or it can be 6 is to 14, or it can be 9 is to 21, or it can be 30 is to 70, or it can be 3000 by 7000. We don't know the value. So this, I can therefore say AP is, let AP be 3K and AB be 7K. Why? What is this K? It can be any value. You are multiplying it. If you are multiplying it with K as 2, you will get 6 by 14. If you are multiplying with 3, you will get 9 by 21. If you multiply by 10, you will get 30 and 70. So this K, where K is any constant. Where K is any constant. So if AP is 3K and AB is 7K. So we now got the length. Can I find PB? Yes. How? PB is nothing but AB minus AP. AB minus AP, 7K minus 3K, which is 4K. Now we will take the ratio. Now we will take the ratio AP is to PB. So now what is AP is to PB? AP is 3K, PB we just found 4K. So I can therefore say this ratio is 3 is to 4. So this ratio now is 3 is to 4. It was 4 before also, you knew it, but how? You have to prove it in ratio form. So now, can we find the coordinates of P? Yes. I have all the values. I can now find the coordinates of P. Let's do it quickly. So you have x1, y1, x2, y2, x, y, and m and n. So you can therefore write x is equal to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. M is 3, n is 4. x2, 2. x1 minus 2 divided by 3 plus 4. 6 minus 8 by 7 minus 2 by 7. Y coordinate my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Y is what I want. M is 3, n is 4. What is y2? Minus 4. What is y1? Minus 2 divided by 3 plus 4. Minus 12 minus 8 divided by 7. Minus 12 minus 8 minus 20 by 7. Therefore, the coordinates of P are minus 2 by 7 and minus 20 by 7. Question 9. Find the coordinates of the points which divide the line segment joining A and B into 4 equal parts. So, we have a line segment joining A and B. A is minus 2 comma 2 and B is 2 comma 8. So, you have to find the coordinates of points dividing this line segment into 4 equal parts. So, if I want to divide into 4 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. Agreed? So, I need 3 points. Let's call these points as P, Q and R. Now, like how we did the trisection problem, you might think, okay, I can do the problem like this. How? I will take this as 1:3 ratio. This as, this is 2, this is 2. 2:2. 2:2 is nothing but 1:1. So, you can say that is 1:1 ratio. And here 1, 2, 3. So, this will become 3:1 ratio. Agreed? So, how do we do this? You take A and B. Along with that, just take P. Ratio is 1:3. You know these coordinates, you know these coordinates. Can you find P? Yes, you can. Similarly, you can do the same problem by taking A and B. Take Q or R. Let's say I am taking R. I know that the ratio here is 3:1. I know A, I know B. Find R. Possible? Yes, possible. So you can go ahead with this method, but it's a little lengthy. You can do it, no problem. Let me show you a little easier technique. See, A, B, this is P, Q and R. I know the values of A, I know the values of B. First, what I'm going to do is, I will find Q. Why? Because Q is the midpoint of AB. Q is the midpoint of AB. Easy. 1:1 ratio. Midpoint formula very easy. x1 plus x2 divided by 2. If you take m is to n, m into x2 plus n into x1 divided by m plus n. You can go ahead with this method. Absolutely correct. We're just seeing a easier technique here. After doing this, I will take only AQ. Now I have Q. Now I have Q. I have A. Can I find P? Because P is the midpoint of AQ. Similarly, I have Q. I have B. Can I find R? Yes, because R is the midpoint of QB. Midpoint, 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 midpoint formula is easy. I am skipping the whole concept of m is to n. So you can go ahead with this technique, method 1. This is method 2. Since you already know how to do this technique, I will not be doing it. You can do it, no problem, and verify your answer. I'll be adopting to method 2 in this question to show you the different technique that's possible. Why couldn't I do this for trisection? Because in trisection you don't have midpoint of a line. In trisection, how did you solve this? Here there is no midpoint division. You can definitely find the value of this first and then do midpoint for these two. Also valid. If you are able to recognize what is the midpoint, you can do it. So here we will be adopting to this technique of the midpoints. So you already know this method, I repeat, so which is why I won't be doing this. Let's just write the value of A and B. A is minus 2 comma 2, B is 2 comma 8. So how am I going to do the first step? I'm doing this as the first step. This is first, this is second, and this is third. Fine. So I'm doing the first part now. What is the first part? Q is the midpoint of AB. Q is the midpoint of AB. Write down midpoint formula, x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. So what happens here? X is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. X is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2. X is equal to minus 2 plus 2 by 2. Minus 2 plus 2 by 2. And y is 2 plus 8 by 2. Minus 2 plus 2 is 0. 0 by 2, 0. 2 plus 8, 10. 10 by 2, 5. So we get the coordinates of Q as 0, 5. Now, to do the second part, in the second part here, P is the midpoint of A and Q. P is the midpoint of A, Q. So now applying the same formula, x is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, you write it, I will directly apply. So here now what is this? A is minus 2, 2. Q, we just found the value of Q, 0, 5. So x over here is minus 2 plus 0 by 2 and y over here is 2 plus 5 by 2. Minus 2 by 2 minus 1, 7 by 2. Therefore, the coordinates of P are minus 1, 7 by 2. The third part, what is B? 2, 8. Q, 0, 5. Now R, this is the third part. R is the midpoint of QB. So now for R, what is X? 0 plus 2 by 2 or 2 by 2 or 1. And what is Y? 5 plus 8 by 2, which is 13 by 2. Therefore, what is the coordinate now here? R is 1, 13 by 2. So you can write, therefore, the points of division of the line segment are minus 1, 7 by 2, 0, 5 and 1, 13 by 2. Question 10. Find the area of a rhombus if its vertices are A, B, C, D taken in order. So this is a rhombus. You have A, B, C, D. A is 3, 0. B is 4, 5. C is minus 1, 4. And D is minus 2, minus 1. Find the area of the rhombus. Area of rhombus, one of the formulas of area of rhombus is half into D1 into D2. What is D1 into D2? D1 is diagonal 1, D2 is diagonal 2. So area of a rhombus is given as half into D1 into D2. So you know how to find the diagonal distance AC. How? Using distance formula. First write the formula. Using distance formula, D is equal to root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Next, AC. AC is equal to root of x2 minus x1 minus 1 minus 3 plus 4 minus 0. So it becomes root of minus 4 the whole square plus 4 the whole square. Root of 16 plus 16, root 32. Root 32 can be written as root of 2 square into 2 square into 2. So this becomes 2 into 2 into root 2. 4 root 2. Similarly, do for BD. BD is equal to root of x2 minus x1 minus 2 minus 4. the whole square plus minus 1 minus 5 the whole square. Root of minus 6 square plus minus 6 square. Root 36 plus 36. Root 36 plus 36. Root 72. Root 72 can be written as 2 square into 3 square into 2, or 2 square into 2 into 3 square. Let's just check once. 72, 2 36 za, 2 18 za, 2 9 za, 3 3 1. So you get 2 square into 2 into 3 square. Group in pairs. So 2 and 3 comes out, root 2 is left here, 6 root 2. Therefore, area of diagonal is equal to half into 4 root 2 into 6 root 2. 2 ones are 2 twos are 2 6 are 12. Root 2 into root 2, 2. So you'll get 24 units, square units.